All right, so I went back and I touched mine up, and now I laid them out in order. My rainbow one on the bottom with just the one hole, and then the largest of the circles with one hole on top, one on bottom, and then I kind of continued on to the last two circles. Be sure that your pieces are nice and dry once you're done touching them up. And what you're gonna do is take your piece of twine and you're gonna pretty much make a good kind of knot in it. And I'm gonna do that several times. Nice big knot because I don't want this to fall through. Here's 3 times. I'm just gonna put it through the loop. And maybe a 4th time, just in case, because you definitely don't want your rainbow to fall. Once you're done making that big knot by just tying it 4 times through the loop, you are going to take the other end, go through that hole, and just pull all the way through, and make sure again that knot stays and it's not going to pull through. Maybe tug on it a little bit. If you need to, you can make another knot on your twine. So one of the ends, make a knot, and then for the next one you're going to go right in the one before it, pull through, maybe just leave a little bit of room, and then you can do the same thing. So I'm just going to leave a little bit of room, and then you're going to make a knot on the bottom. So let me carefully turn this around. If yours is still wet, give it some time to dry and just kind of watch this video. I'm going to just make a couple loops where I want that circle to stop. I'm going to do 3. Actually, I think 2 is good on this one because the hole doesn't seem to be as big. So there's a little bit of a room between this one and the rainbow before it. And then I'm going to go from behind and loop through. So far, I have the knot on the back of this one. I went straight into the one before it and made some knots on the back. And then same thing on this one. I'm going to kind of give a little bit of a cushion room between the 2 clay pieces. So I'm not going to pull all the way through, just leave a little bit of a cushion room. Turn it upside down. Be sure your clay is nice and dry. Again, you can just be watching at this point. Just kind of make a loop. I think I'll do 2 knots on this one again. And then I'm gonna go behind and through. Like so. And then I'll go straight through the bottom hole on this one. Pull this down so you can kind of see it as you build up. Turn it around. Be sure it's nice and dry. Make 2 loops. 1. 2. And then from behind that loop, and pull it straight through. If your twine is kind of opening, that's fine. You can always just twist it again and get it nice and neat. Just gonna pull through, and this is the top part. All I'm gonna do is make a loop knot on top, so later on I can add a hook, or I can just hang this from whatever kind of pin you want on the wall. But I want to make sure it's nice and sturdy, and my knot's gonna be right there. So I'm gonna keep that loop right there. I'm gonna make a circle and put the top of that loop through the hole. Just gonna bring it down. And if you want, just for sturdiness, you can make another knot right there too. But otherwise, your mobile is nice and completed. You have your rainbow. Again, you make the knot on the bottom. You make the knot on the bottom. This one kind of moved. It's okay. Just won't go through. Not on the bottom. Not on the bottom. And if you need to, once you're done painting, if you just wanted to do this the next day, make sure that your paint is completely dry. You can do that as well. But it hangs really cutely on your wall. Very earthy, very cool colors with clay, which is, of course, is very earthy as well. A cool material to use. And this twine, this rope, kind of twiny texture is very earthy as well. So just a really cool look to put a design on your wall. All right, artists, thank you so much for joining us. Hope you had really fun in this really awesome clay project, and just kind of came up on new ideas and new ways to build with clay. Thank you so much again, and hopefully we'll see you soon.